if I could, I really would love to know what the division in America is: pro-Israel, pro-Palestinian, which at this point is indistinguishable from pro-Hamas. You can lie to yourself. Oh, I'm pro-Palestinian, but not pro-Hamas. But the Palestinians are pro-Hamas. But people lie to themselves regularly because they don't want to confront what they actually believe or do or advocate. But I would like to know what the real division is. I have no idea, to be honest. But I read this: pro-Palestinian protesters vandalize Los Angeles war veteran cemetery, not far from this studio from where I broadcast. Pro-Palestinian protesters defaced the Los Angeles National Cemetery on Sunday. And now this is from National Review. Will the Los Angeles Times report this? Take a look.
I think they will.
Take a look if it's reported. I understand it may not be. What is today? Today's the 8th. It's more than 80,000 veterans of World War I, World War II, the Vietnam War, and more are laid to rest. Protesters spray-painted "Free Gaza" on the entrance to the memorial and chanted "Long live Palestine. There is only one solution," which is a perfect phrase since the final solution was the Holocaust. "From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free." Perfectly fair acknowledgement that they want Israel extinguished. Biden, you're a liar. Hundreds of protesters held signs that read "Ceasefire now, stop bombing Gaza, end the occupation now, stop the genocide." One sign read "Zionist equals Nazi." Zionist equals Nazi. A lot of Christian Zionists. Are they Nazis too? Zionist equals Nazi. Yeah.
Nothing on the LA Times.
Nothing on the LA Times homepage. Wow. This will be a very, very important thing to monitor. Will the Los Angeles Times report on this? California Congressman Brad Sherman said on X, "More proof that the people who hate Israel also hate America." That's right. The people who hate Israel hate Western civilization. But so many in the West hate Western civilization that they have a lot of allies. It's the left and the that part of the Muslim world, which is a big chunk, I'm sorry to say. And it's Shiite, which is Iran, and Sunni, which is Palestinian. It's quite amazing. It's quite amazing. Now the question is, do they think that it helps their cause? I don't have an answer to that either. You would think that more people would be incensed when they close down highways, bridges, airports, in the name of their despicable cause of this extinguishing Israel. You would think that it would create some degree of hostility, but I don't know if it does. Deface a veteran cemetery? From a secular standpoint, there is nothing holier than that. There may be things equally holy, as it were, but that's pretty holy ground. A veteran cemetery. I would love to know it. I would love to know if these are leftists or the children of Muslim immigrants. I assume it's a combination, but I'd still like to know the ratio. As I said at the time, and of course got the usual hate for it, but can't say that it makes me lose sleep. When we allowed vast numbers of people into the West from the Middle East, we imported the greatest degree of anti-Semitism since the Nazis. That's it. I said it at the time. It wasn't exactly a tough call, but people knew it. I don't know. It's interesting. How many people right of center knew it was true, and how many people left of center knew it was true? I have a feeling that the right of center knew it better. Free Gaza. Wow, what a slogan. Israel did free Gaza. What was it, 2007? What was that, the year?
I think it was 5, but let me check. It could be 7.
And what they did, as Douglas Murray has said, Gaza could have been a Singapore of the Middle East. Beautiful beaches, and collaborating with Israel in tech, they could have had 2005. They could have had something beautiful, but they're not interested in something beautiful. They're interested in killing Jews. In Toronto, a Jewish deli was set on fire. Did you know that? No. Let me get this, because Toronto is really it's a scary place to be a Jew, and I get very rarely scared. But I have 3 examples here. And the amazing thing is that the police in Toronto do nothing, absolutely nothing. One policeman actually brought coffee to a, did you see that? Yeah, you saw that one? Okay, let's see here. Okay. So a Jewish-owned deli in Toronto was set on fire. This is CBC Light. Let's light about it. Fire graffiti at Jewish-owned business targeted, being probed as hate-motivated, Toronto police say. It's a hate crime unit is investigating a fire at a Jewish-owned grocery store that was also spray-painted with the words "Free Palestine." I love this next line. Police say the fire is being probed as suspected hate-motivated arson. Well, at least they suspect it. Mm-hmm. Okay, I wrote 40 years ago that the lie about anti-Zionism is not anti-Semitism. Some Jews on the left perpetrate that lie, and they because they want to believe it. The people who don't believe it are the anti-Zionists in the Arab world. That's fairly relevant. God, I'm telling you, truth is the issue. Truth and courage are virtually twin brothers, because it takes courage to face the truth, and it takes courage to tell the truth. Between truth and courage, the amount of evil on earth would be reduced so dramatically that we would think we were living in paradise. It's the world of the lie, the world of the left, and lies have taken over much of the Middle Eastern Muslim world as well, Arab world. They don't believe, the amount of lies is so horrific that many do not believe that October 7th took place, that Israel made it up. Well, there's nothing you can say to these people. And here is another thing from Toronto, sent to me by Dave Gordon in Toronto. The mayor of Toronto is a woman of the left. Toronto is a completely woke city in a virtually completely woke country. So while she's talking at the annual skating event in Toronto, pro-Palestinians are walking around her, chanting, screaming, and showing the Palestinian flag. There is nothing that won't be interrupted. These people have a cause: destroy Israel, kill Jews, and they'll tell it to the world with pride.